Hey, you friends. Am I rolling? Yep. The counter is weird on the live videos because it counts by like 5 seconds or so. It's hard to tell when I'm actually on or not. Hey, got a couple people popping in. Hey, Amy. Hey, Frontier. Struggling. Matthew. Fareko. Michael. Frankie. Beautiful. Michelle. Sandra. Charlene. Bailey. Tyrone. Reverend. Wow, now everybody's just jumping in. Good to see y'all, guys. Hope you've had a nice day and a lovely night, morning, evening, or night, depending on what your time zone might be. It's really neat doing these later videos too because I get to connect with a lot of guys, and ladies that are on the other side of the world or on different time zones or just night owls like me. It's kind of cool. Was gonna do one earlier. I was trying to catch up on a lot of my stuff around here though, like when I decorate and everything, and then the cooking. It all kind of like it's weird because things just popcorn out all over the place. So it's kind of a constant catch up around here. I'm trying to get enough done that I can get back into the deep cleaning. There's so much to do. I still need to take and empty these shelves over here. I want to rearrange these shelves above me because y'all look at it all the time, so cool. I see so many hearts going up too. And hey, guys, all those cool emojis, Santa, snowman, snowflake, Christmas tree, lots of hands waving. Hey, guys, it's 11:58 p.m. in Kingman, Arizona. Cool, Matthew. Hoorah. It is 10:58 right here in Loomis, Washington. So I hope y'all are doing well. I'm having my nighttime cup of coffee. I went up and got that mail receptacle fixed, the package protector, so that when the like Amazon and eBay packages and stuff show up, that they don't sit out in the rain. It worked out. My my measurements and stuff were sound, but a lot of my lumber was warped, and so it kind of turned out looking like something Winnie the Pooh would make. So I want to get some good lumber. I'm going to do the same blueprint just with better lumber, and I have a more finished product in the end. Right now, though, it's form following function, so it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it does the job. Yep, I can't. Where's my mouse? There we go. Matt, can you say hi, Carly? Hi, Carly. Haha. Greetings, Matt. Greetings, B714. Frankie says 1 a.m. here. Julie says it is too early to say Merry Christmas. Yes, I think just throwing here and there every now and then is what I've been doing. I 12 Nicolette says 1:58 a.m. Chicago. Cool, very cool. Okay. Danielle says, "Hey Matt, hey Danielle." So cool, guys. Whoops, I'm pushing buttons. My mouse pad is so sensitive, I'll tell you. 2 a.m. in Tennessee. Hello, Matt from the UK. Hey, UK from the USA. Uh, Carly. Hi, Carly. Hi from Minnesota, says Joshua. Hey, Joshua. So cool, guys. Yeah, so it's been a really, really good day. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm really happy with the improvement in my eyes. There's still a lot of red around the blue. See, I don't have any red. It didn't blow out in the tops. And the sides here, I don't know if you can see, they're turning real pink. That color is dispersing. I've always been a quick healer, so I'm hoping to be back on my feet really soon. I still want to go up, mess around with the shelter, finish that like fireplace in there, do the walls and stuff. And then I'd like to be able to have time to get up to the mountain. I'd like to go visit my buddy the legend, head to the cabin, do our first winter adventure. Now, when I do that, guys, I won't be able to do live videos and stuff. I'll have to take like 4 or 5 days, head up just with the camera and my batteries and my camp gear. And then when I get back, I'll be able to put our adventure video out. So I'm gonna wait definitely till through New Year's, maybe go in the first to second week of the first year. It'll be the first 2024 journey, which could be really, really cool. I'm thinking in the next couple days too about maybe going out and doing target practice or something. That might be fun. And then I've got a couple more projects around here. Max, I need to get some fix a flat. I had a very slow leak this whole time. Now the leak has picked up and it's time to address it. So, and thankfully, with y'all guys' support and putting videos out more regularly and everything, my paycheck is going to be large enough that I should be able to. Oh, also, okay, guys, this is for all of us, and I think it's really cool. All of your support, like I said, it's boosted everything. And I'm kind of starting to get ahead now. So, what I was thinking is that I can utilize a portion of my next paycheck to buy a webcam, which will give me better clarity on my live videos. And then also, I can do those drawing videos where, like, when you sit here in a live video and I can like draw and talk to y'all guys and y'all can talk back to me. I think that would be really cool. I think it'll be neat to be able to move forward, put what I'm gaining now into the adventures to grow and expand, you know. So also a giant thank you to all of my new subscribers as well all longtime adventurers. I've got to say that it has been so wonderful, guys, and it just keeps getting better and better, you know. Matt, you should try messaging massaging your eyelids with castor oil. It's super good for a lot of different things. It will take the red out of your eyes for you. Hey, that's totally cool. Rayanne, thank you. I might try that next time I'm in town. I'll see if I can get some. Uh, Charlene says, uh, any hunting plan? No, I'm doing the Wile Coyote this year. I'm gonna hunt next year. Right now, though, I tell everybody all the time, this is a high kill zone out here for deer out on the road, and road is legal in this state. So the Wile Coyote is I just stand out by the road with my knife and fork, sharpening it, and wait for the sweet sound of crashing metal. I know it's terrible, but still. So yeah, now what I do is I harvest the roadkill out here. I don't eat anything that I didn't just see die, you know, and lose a lot of meat on it, you know, when we're scavenging like that because impact really runs so much of it. But that is a good way to gain venison. And next year, I plan to hunt. I've got several black powder weapons, and I'm really into black powder hunting. So I'm thinking, I've never done it before. So I'm thinking next year for hunting season, heading up onto the mountain and giving it a go. It could be really cool. Uh, Matthew says, "Oh, cool target practice. What kind of firearms do you have?" I've got mainly black powder. I've got a little 22 that Joe my work for has loaned me for just planking. But I mainly shoot black powder. I've got my main defensive, like in the forest weapon, is basically the Josie Wells pistol. It's a black powder 44. I load it way hot and very reliable. I have never had it snap. So it's got a really big boom to it too. It's slow to load, but I mean, I don't get into trouble, you know. So really, I just need something for like a warning shot more than anything. Then I've got a black powder shotgun that I really like a lot. It's not really. I wouldn't feel comfortable using it defensively, like enforced or something because it just doesn't have the same hit. I'm not shooting. What else do I have? I got a black powder rifle. See, but my dad was really into black powder. That's the reason whenever one comes, I always try and snag it. And so it's a lot of fun to shoot. And if I ever do a Cowboy Days or Western themed like little movie or something, I'll have all the equipment for it. I drumming Drumming, I'm blessed, brother. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Reverend. Hey there, Matt. Hey, Virginia. Oh, hey, Virginia. Hi. Felicia, I love your sweater. Thank you. Good friend of mine gave me this for Christmas. It is so warm and it's so soft and oh, it smells so good too. It's just totally clean. Love it. And I think it goes well with the hat, you know. I'm thinking next year I might get like one of those actual Santa Claus coats to go with the hat and like as I start getting older and older, just keep getting the ensemble, and I'll be one of those old guys that goes around like as Santa for Christmas. I think that'd be kind of cool, you know. Uh Janelle says, funny how those small leaks never fix themselves. Talking about my pickup truck. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what it is. I feared it was just gonna stop and I walked back out one day and it was fully inflated. It is strange, isn't it? I do like that I can stretch that stuff as long as I do, though. And in a lot of ways, I think that I get ahead by doing that. I mean, maybe it's just me and maybe it's not a realistic thought. I do think though that by stretching the repairs as long as I can, because I couldn't plug it or anything. So I've got to get fix a flat. And then fix a flat becomes an issue of its own, you know. So the longer I can go between actually having to do a full repair, the better. I'm really thinking though that I might be able to pretty soon afford a new set of tires. First, it's got to be battery cable. Whoa, this thing just shot red again. Huh, weird. I don't know what the heck does that. It could be sign camera. Maybe like, whoa, did you notice that? When I covered it and uncovered it, it came right back on. Huh. Anyway, I think the next thing I'm gonna have to get is back cable though. I gotta go out tomorrow. I didn't have time today. Try and repair that. But I'm saving gas, not going anywhere, you know. Joyce, hey Joyce, says Merry Christmas from Texas. Merry Christmas from Washington, my friend. Diana, Matt, you're looking so handsome without the long hair and beard. Hey, thank you, my friend. I kind of like the clean cut too. I really do. It works for me. I think the other look was kind of more me as a kid, you know? Frankie, I wonder if you could go to Comic Cons or any kind of convention for past TV series. I know some of those may form of income that could help get things. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad. That would be really so neat. I've thought because I really one of these days I really want to go to Comic Con anyway. I'm a big nerd, is what it is. I really am. And so like where I come from, we had to be the tough action hero kind of people, right? But we got that tough action hero mentality from comic books and action movies. And so somehow I'm an amalgamation of like a G.I. Joe wannabe and a giant nerd. And so I really one of these days want to go to Comic Con, dress up, do the whole thing. You know, I think it would be really neat. And yeah, if I could find some kind of like reality show panel or something to be on, that would be cool too. That'd be another cool way to meet people who have come on so many adventures with me, you know? Struggling says, oh, pardon me. Oh, hang on. Come on back. Come on back. Struggling says, that's funny. I bought a tire repair kit on Amazon. Uh, earls so I can remove my spares since I drive a small car with little trunk space. Oh well, very cool. I have a tire patch kit, but the whole dang the hole is so small that I can't locate it. I know I could go out with soap and stuff and find it if I really looked, but I do have one of those patch kits for like if I got an actual flat out on the highway or something. That and yes, I totally agree. If we repair it, then we don't need the spare, really. You know, I lucked out the Joe on the pickup took good care of his spare. So I do have a fully aired up replacement tire that I can throw on if I need to. Again, though, if I use it, I won't have it, and then it's gonna wear differently and everything. So I'm hoping to just be able to like replace because these are still good tires. I can get a patch job done on this tire here. If I can replace these, I can stack them next to the house, use them as my summer running up and down the mountain tires, and then have my other set for my winter tires, basically. And I think that would be a really good idea. These tires I have are excellent for mountain running, sharp rocks and stuff because they're so dense, such hard rubber. The problem though is they're such hard rubber that on the ice they don't grab at all. So that's kind of my plan right now. I would also like to get one of those little compressor rigs, not even a self compressor, just a tank that can be filled that I could use like a one time fill emergency tank, kind of. Charlie Brown hairdo. That's, you said that the other night. I guess I can kind of see it. I guess. I think it's really the color though that gives it that look, my friend. I Matt, why can't we give you a super chat or super sticker? Says Iva. I don't have any of that stuff hooked up. I'm not asking for anything from anybody except friendship and viewership, basically. I'm not going to say anything about like on the internet. A lot of people are putting that stuff up and it's giving free money, I guess, and I like to earn everything I make. Like, there's just this sense of pride in not asking for like free stuff or free money from people and making it on my own. And then at the same time, see, y'all guys already give me so much. I am making a paycheck just for y'all guys joining my videos and coming out with me and stuff. So I just don't want to ask for like charity and stuff from people. I think that if people are want to give and want to help someone or something, that they're that energy would be better suited given to others who are a little less fortunate, because I can stand on my own out here. And like I said, y'all guys support me plenty already. And I appreciate all of you so much. I feel like it's more all of our achievement than mine. That's why I like to share my achievements with y'all guys because, like I say, without y'all, none of this would be possible. Hi, Matt. Hi, Angie. Felicia, you resemble my late husband so much. Wow. I'm sorry about your husband. My condolences, my friend. Linda says, "You look well. You look like you got a good amount of sleep." I did. I did. I slept a long time. I didn't even worry about waking up. I woke up at I woke up a couple times like 11. I went back to sleep. I woke up and again at 1. I got up at like 3 o'clock. But when I decide that I'm going to turn off, I turn off. I'm just trying to recharge those batteries. That way I can get out there and start running again. Watch the ads. If you skip them, a fraction of the money is generated. Yes, and I appreciate everybody that watches the ads. It is true. The longer you watch an ad, the better it does, not only for my paycheck, it also helps with the algorithm boosting me a little bit more here on YouTube. Now, however, since I've started really expanding, they've really started jamming the commercials and ads in there, and they're a lot longer. So please, guys, don't feel like you have to sit through a 4-minute commercial or something. Give it 20 seconds or something. I mean, if you're bored and the ad is something that you want to watch anyway, I say go for it, right on. Otherwise, y'all guys give me enough simply with the views, with the likes, by commenting. These are all the ways that YouTube's analytics tell the YouTube system that I'm relevant. I really want to say that we're relevant, because like I said, this is us. We've built this here together. Without y'all guys, this would just be me talking into a camera, shooting video out into space. Jay says, "Hey friend, checking in with you from hang on, it skipped. Where'd you go, Jay? Uh Checking in with you from Connecticut. Great to see you. Well, thank you for the video. You are a help in my recovery. Listening to you help me stay strong." Jay, that is so cool and so inspiring, my friend. You are also a very important thing in my recovery, too. Being able to share with you and other people like us is really a large amount of the reason that I do this. And in a big way, it's very selfish because getting to share these things also helps me stay constantly involved in my program. So I just thank you so much. Hoorah. One day at a time, right, my friend? Bailey, do you believe in ghosts? Quick answer, not really. Now, not to say I completely discard it. My belief in ghosts wouldn't really help me in anything in life. It would simply give me a feeling that there was something in the darkness other than some actual monster or thing that really is in the darkness. Predators, right, are in the darkness. There really are big, bad, strong, scary things out there. So, me personally, I don't need that extra thought that there's something else that isn't physical in the darkness. And I've never really experienced anything like that. Now I'm open-minded enough to realize that I don't know everything. And just because I haven't experienced something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's simply that, like, I don't watch a lot of scary movies either. And not because I don't like to get a little bit scared. It's just if I put those kind of thoughts in my head, my subconscious might run with it in a time that I really need to be chill. Because y'all guys have seen, I do wind up really out there in the darkness with monsters having to keep my stuff together. Now, I do believe in like the spirit, like the human spirit, and all of that stuff. Avon, hey Avon, hi. Hi, Matt. Sorry I missed the start. I finally fell asleep. Hey, no problem, my friend. I know how it is. I'm glad to hear you finally got some rest. It's good to see you here. Thank you for joining. Okay, whoa, jumped way down now. So many of y'all guys, it's so hard to I wish I could read and respond to each and every one of y'all. Uh Mark Mark and Mark says LOL. Hi, Mark and Mark. Jeff, yikes. Donnie, get well. Oh, is there somebody's not doing well out there? Donnie? Let me go back and see if I can find that. Dawn's Starlight. Hi, Starlight. Your ads are good. Johnny Depp, Savage Cologne with Wolves is so cool. Right on. Hoorah, Starlight. Thank you. Uh, Dawn says, thanks for sharing, Matt. Thank you, Dawns. Hi, Brenda. I didn't see you in there. You are such a down to earth guy, and that is why so many people love you and enjoy watching you. Thank you, Brenda. I find it's really neat that I think that all of us in this little community are like really down to earth people. Birds of a feather, we flock together. Otherwise, we'd be alone, kind of stuff. Hey Matt, ever spent Christmas in Michigan? You got an open invitation if you're ever interested. We love to have you. Well, thank you, Patricia. One of these years, I'm gonna do a road trip, and it would be really cool if I had like little locations with y'all guys along the map, and I could line my like journey across and like get to visit y'all guys and maybe park my pickup out front or something, for a day on my travel through. So y'all guys don't be surprised if one of these days I'm like, yeah, email me your location. It would be really, really neat. Oh, something I thought about too, guys. I'm thinking that I'm going to start a public email account. So if I start another email account, I could give it to everybody, and y'all guys could actually email me and message me through that way too, so that we could better get to know each other and everything. Now, it is hard. There are a lot of y'all guys, and so it's hard for me to always respond back and stuff like that. I do try my best though. Joyce says, Matt, what is your plan for the new year? Well, I'm thinking probably just chill. Honestly, I since I stopped partying and stuff, I'm not really a lot of fun to go out and everything. So I might like do my own kind of celebration, maybe see what some of my friends are doing or something, and see if I can get into that. Mainly, I'm just planning to get 1 year older overnight. Loopy After Dark says, I died twice. I'm sorry. Milling with Mike. This guy started a YouTube channel because of Matt, sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Whoa! I'm gonna have to check you out, my friend. Hoorah! Sponsored by Dr. Pepper too. That's awesome. I need to start learning from you, my friend. Susie says, Clare County. Okay. Merry Christmas, Kimberly. Janelle, I heard Bigfoot while camping here in Northwest Oregon. I believe it. I really do. Of all the everything, Bigfoot is the one that I really do believe in. And I have reason. I haven't ever really seen or anything, but like these gotta be out there. I do believe in Bigfoot for sure. TCL, hey bud, hey buddy. Whoa, this jumps so fast, guys. If I'm skipping any of y'all's comments and stuff, it's not on purpose. It's so hard to get to everybody at the same. You know what I mean? Uh, 50 plus years around the sun says that's such a cool name, by the way. Uh, let's see. We had to postpone our adventure to Loomis this weekend, hoping to make it over there soon. Totally cool, my friend. Oh, also, I went into your channel after the last time I saw you pop up here. Looks like y'all guys do a lot of videos. Very cool, fellow adventurers. From what I could tell, I didn't have much time to go in and look at your videos and stuff. I just played one of them. It was the a car ride through some really beautiful scenery. I just want to say, awesome channel. I'm subscribed to you. I want to go in and check out a lot of your videos. I try and follow other adventurers. In fact, I've got a couple friends that they do the same thing. The wife and husband that ride bikes and stuff all over the U.S. Another buddy of mine that I haven't been in touch with has a YouTube channel where he rides his bike all over the U.S. and I've been trying to get a hold of him. I had his contact information, but I'm not sure what I did with it. You know how that is. But anyway, again, awesome channel, guys, and awesome adventures. I I Lady Ann says, yes, come visit Utah for canyons, tons of hiking trails, mountain bike trails, yurts, and night hiking up the canyon in winter by the river is a snow globe magic experience. I'll bet it is. See, that's why there are so many places I want to see. Though things are similar, they're so much different, and there is so much of this world that I want to get to see and take in. Do you ever talk to your family? It's complicated, my friend. I'll expand on it later. Matthew. Okay, cool. An email. Right on, Matthew. Hoorah. And I hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Amy says, when is your birthday, Matt? Oh, my birthday is September 7. Uh, hang on, I think. Oh, yep. Gotta go back a little bit. Linda, nice to see you live again. My husband and I need to sort a small gum tree that fell on the neighbor's fence, and then I'm cooking kangaroo for tonight. Good to see everyone and Merry Christmas. That is so cool. I've never even thought about eating kangaroo, and I've thought about eating almost everything. I wonder what that's like. Oh my goodness. That's a new bucket list. I've got to try me some kangaroo one of these days. Jeff, YouTube Base Camp Chris has awesome Bigfoot stories. Neat. I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. We jumped down again. Uh, Ronnie, I have YouTube on my other account. Okay, okay. Uh, Felicia, did you get any more decorations on your tree? Not yet. I went back. I'm gonna have to take everything out to get to that box. Now I did make more homemade decorations. I just made some more tinfoil balls and hung from the tree. I was thinking after I get off here, what I might do is set my because I need to go shave and shower real quick before it gets too late. So I might set my computer up facing the tree and just play some Christmas music. Anybody that doesn't have anything else going on, if you want to just sit and watch our tree and enjoy the ambiance of the living room and everything, I thought that might be neat. It's one cool thing about having this creator music license thing with YouTube, and I'm trying to find unique things to do that's kind of just, to have fun with y'all guys. Because I just sit here and look at it all the time and listen to Christmas music. My son's birthday and my mom's on September 7. Wow, that's awesome. That really is awesome, Danielle. That's very neat. Oh, hi, Jamie. Hey. Jeff says, another Virgo per perfectionist. Yeah, I don't know that. I've heard the how's that go? Oh, a friend of mine once said it. A Virgo's astrology doesn't count if they're crazy or something like that. It was a better joke back then. I don't know why I try and deliver jokes that I know I'm gonna fail on. Uh a quad would be perfect up there. You're telling me. I really think it would. And stagging one of these like big butched out quads or something, I'd like to get maybe a smaller CC, something that's not going to burn up the fuel quite as fast, and maybe rig up some kind of trailer to carry a little bit extra. And then I could really get up into some of this backcountry area and stuff. Maybe look for some gold and everything. Be really cool. I've thought about getting like a mule. A buddy of mine, a neighbor down here actually last year offered me a mule and I almost did it. It's just, I don't know. I haven't had the ability to keep something like that fed through the winter, really, is what would worry me. If I can't take care of an animal, I won't have one. I think that we are very responsible to take care of the things in our charge. And I've got to make sure that I'm on my feet before I do anything like that. I have recently thought about maybe getting a canary, which might be neat. However, it's not going to help me going up the mountain at all. How did we get off on that? That's, uh, be safe out there, Matt. I love you, friend. Got to get wood for the fire. The wolves are coming in, and I'm in Montana right now camping. Whoa, totally cool, Matthew. Yeah, you go get that wood for sure, my friend. Hoorah. Last year when I was up on, no, no, I'll tell you later. Yeah, I've been with the wolves too. Go get your firewood, dude. Ha. You don't get copyright strikes playing music, says Jason. No, YouTube has a new program. I've had it for several months. It's a in beta test right now, so they're working out some of the bugs. It's so that any creator can license music to play in our videos. Now they have different levels of it because different artists and different songs and stuff are done differently. So sometimes it will demonetize the video and all of that revenue will go to the track holder or rights holder of that music. Other artists will share the revenue, which is cool. But essentially, what it is, YouTube's given creators the ability to purchase the rights to that music for that particular video. And that is coming sometime. What I understand, I'm not speaking for YouTube on it by any means here. I understand that it's supposed to be coming out for everybody pretty soon, though. And it's an awesome function. The reason I have it is that they made me a beta tester because I guess they liked the way that the algorithms favored my content, if that makes sense. Oh, we just jumped way down again, guys. Uh oh, Brenda going to bed. Good night, Brenda. Tell Alex I said hi, my friend. I would try kangaroo if I had the chance. So would I, Felicia. So would I. Like I said, now it's on my list. When I get down there to Australia, I'm gonna have to have me some kangaroo. I have black bears here where I live, says Sandra. Okay, well, black bears of all the bears are the ones that I'm actually the most leery of if I'm out there and I'm feeling like that predator vibe or something. Bears in general, I don't worry about if the things are honest. The black bear is more like a tiger, where like brown bear, grizzly bear, polar bears are very prone to ambush too, but they're also kind of straightforward. The black bear is more like a tiger. They are a total ambush predator, very, very intelligent and unbelievably formidable. So I always watch out for the black bears. We've got them around here. I saw last year, I saw a huge black bear. Oh, and you know how to tell when a bear is a big bear or if it's just a regular sized bear? It's when you turn around to your buddy and you go, that's a big bear. I know, right? Virginia. Hey, Virginia. Matt, Brenda said good night to you. Very cool. Thank you, Virginia. Good night, Brenda. Night, night, my friend. Julie says hello. I can't see the comments feed. Had to switch to desktop on my phone. Okay. I've noticed sometimes there like even the notifications, some people aren't getting them and stuff. Now, another friend of mine said that iPhone has recently done another upgrade or something, and that started giving her problems. And so I'm wondering if some of the problem isn't something that iPhone's trying to work out if you're on an iPhone. I'm Android myself, and where it does have its disadvantages, it has its advantages too, especially for me in the business that I do and everything, I prefer Android. And I find that I do when I am an Android this one's from 2017. So I am an Android that's working. I'm more happy with its operating system because I can also tweak little things in there. Where an iPhone, it's very secure when it comes to security and stuff because it's all very locked down. It's not as user friendly in being able to change operating systems and different functions and everything. Uh, what is the meaning of your tattoo on the outside of your hand? Uh, this one is Wolverine, is the short answer. That's where the claws come out for Wolverine, the comic book character. Then I had the claws extended in the back because they used to only come down to like here. When I had it extended, it changed the meaning. It's still the comic character Wolverine, but it also stands for the animal Wolverine too. Used to, I wore the sigil of the wolf. and wolves are group creatures. I mean, there's a lone wolf every now and then. In fact, a lone wolf is so lone that if you took the L off of the word lone wolf, you'd still have one wolf. R. A Wolverine, though, I dropped the wolf sigil and I took up the Wolverine, basically. And so it's kind of like the Wolverine's my spirit animal. And then this is just my cross. I did that many, many years ago. What I like about so I don't like that like when I'm sitting here talking to you like this or saying it's upside down because I couldn't figure out, well, which way should I have it face, right? But then I thought to myself, well, I'm not really known for surrendering. So how often do I put my hands up, right? And then if look at it from this angle, right? So it's right side up when you're looking at it like that. So if I were to do this, say the good Lord's looking down, right? Well, to him, it still looks right side up. Isn't that pretty neat? Oh, Star. Hey, Star. Good vibes here tonight. Right on, aren't they? It's so neat. It's literally like just hanging out and chilling, isn't it, guys? I'd like to try kangaroo. We're all on kangaroo. Right on. Yes. I'd like to try kangaroo and got a black bear in my garbage all the time. LOL. Dude won't leave. I know. Once they get into something, they are there. In Alaska, like a lot of times they'll come out and they'll have the Forest Service or something, they'll tranquilize them and then they'll take them like 20, 30 miles out into the woods and they'll let them go and release them because once a bear gets into something, it's like all they think about, you know? Jason says, right on. I was just wondering because I know a couple creators who get strikes, is why I asked. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Like I said, I can't speak for YouTube. Wouldn't even dare. I'm not a representative. I'm just a creator. Now, what I do think is true is that if somebody that doesn't have the beta test thing posts a video with music in it and makes it private, they won't get a strike against their channel if there's a problem with it. Now, what somebody told me, so okay, if they don't get the strike, they just get the warning, then they can edit that out without getting an actual bad from YouTube. So, however, another friend of mine would go in and they would just use music and then make it private and see if it came up for revenue sharing. And then the music rights holder would get the revenue that their video would generate, and the creator wouldn't get a strike against them, if that makes sense. Like I said, I don't know if I would gamble on that. When I first started out, I was very, very careful. I did find that for most of my adventure videos, like when you watch my adventure videos, more than a music soundtrack, I like a movie kind of soundtrack. So I deal with a lot of low humming, a lot of drums, or like think Mad Max, uh saxophone and stuff. And the YouTube audio library for any creator is a very good place to find that stuff. Also, there are some bands and groups that put out music for free on the free YouTube audio library. One of my favorites is a band called Neefex, Neefex, I believe. They do a lot of hardcore rap, some a little bit vulgarity, a little, some profanity and stuff. But then they also do some more chill kind of sounds at the same time. They're very versatile and I like them because I can find something that kind of suits the video. But like I said, lots of times for me, if it's an adventure video, I just go with like the adventure sounding soundtracks that I can get off of the regular YouTube audio library. I, I hope that I don't have to have this. So sometimes when I do a long live video, I'll say something and the algorithm will flag it. So what I have to do is I go in and I click, and I have to have a human from YouTube come in and watch the video and unflag it for me because I haven't said anything bad. It's just the algorithm catches me. So I've talked about YouTube so much in this video. I'm hoping that I don't have to do that now. Uh, Hi from England. Hi, Sandra. Bailey says, "That's so much milk, Maddie. I just know your bones are strong." Right on. There's a story behind that, actually. Growing up in Alaska, it's almost impossible to have fresh milk. The best the person can do is canned milk or dehydrated. And canned milk weighs a lot because liquids are some of the heaviest things that we can pack around with us out in the boonies. Now, dehydrated milk is very light. Well, when I was a kid, all we had was dehydrated milk, and I hated the stuff. So I was like practically an adult, or at least a teenager, by the time I had like real milk. And so I'm just in love with the stuff. And yeah, I drink milk pretty much all the time. Like the boss lady likes to make fun of me because I'll come back from town and it's like she'll see me carrying in 4 big jugs of milk, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of cool food emojis. Dawn says, what's your favorite meal, breakfast or dinner? What is your favorite dish to eat? Oh my goodness. I really like a variety. So, like, I guess it, hmm. I like breakfast a lot. It's like when I first discovered Denny's. I mean, it's a place where you can have breakfast 24/7. That's like heaven to me, right? So, breakfast foods are really good. In fact, I'll even have breakfast for dinner sometimes. So, I'm a big breakfast fan. As far as dinner, like I said, I like pork chops. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, gravy, replace the pork with fried chicken, you got the same thing. Ribs. See, I like such a variety. I'm even into like sushi and stuff. You know, it's pretty much there's nothing that I won't eat. Yeah. And if I'm going, I probably eat chicken more than anything, to tell you the truth, because there are more ways to fix it. So if I go on ration or something, I might go and buy just a bunch of chicken and then fix it in a bunch of different ways. Or I could eat fried chicken probably for a week without getting tired of it. Pretty much anything else, I need some variety, or I just lose my appetite and I kind of have to force myself to eat just to keep from dying, basically. You know, I know it's a long answer. I'm sorry, I gotta roll back a little bit, guys. I just don't want to miss anybody. Alan says, "Hi, Matt. Great to see you, buddy. I had kangaroo steak last week. Tastes like venison meat." Thank you. I was wondering what it tasted like. Really? Okay. That's pretty cool. And it kind of makes sense that, that kind of seemed like deer. I was watching something. What was that on? It was a TikTok. Yes, it was a TikTok. This guy was out in the Australian bush driving around, and I guess his dog got loose or something. And the dog runs down and it's like messing with the kangaroo. And the kangaroo is like big, big kangaroo. And I think that the kangaroo like grabs the dog or something, if my memory serves. And this guy gets out and he runs down there. And I get this shows how much we all love our animals, right? I can hear his friends in the rig yelling at him, "Dude, don't mess with that kangaroo. Don't mess with that kangaroo," right? And he runs down there and he gets in front of the kangaroo. And the kangaroo lets the dog go and gets in like a boxing pose. And the guy gets in a boxing pose. And the kangaroo like does one of these and the guy hits the kangaroo. I'm like, y'all are as crazy as any Alaskan I've ever known. This guy literally decked a kangaroo. I'm like, there is no way I would ever do that. But it's so neat to think that y'all live in such a place with such cool animals, you know? I'm into a lot of the like evolutionary biology and everything, and how different animals got to different places and then how they changed through adaptation once they did. And that's one thing that amazes me about like Australia and New Zealand is that there are all kinds of animals that aren't anywhere else in the world, you know? Now it's your snakes and spiders that freak me out, honestly. When I get down there, I'm gonna have the biggest can of raid God ever made. I'll tell you that much. Jamie Rose says, "How are you feeling?" Much better, my friend. Much better. Still trying to take it easy. I don't want to use too much gas and wind up going backwards, but I'm so much better. Uh, Jules, hello from Pennsylvania, 2:42 a.m. here. Hey, Jules, you're either up really late or you're up really early, my friend. Here's the night owls, right? Gary says, Gary here just woke up last Thursday, had all my top teeth out. Ouch. Oh, I do not envy you, my friend. I remember you told me that you were having to do that though, the other night or so. I'm glad that you got it done. I just heal up and like that. Take it real slow, take it real easy, you know. Hi, Matt. Po- Porsche, like the car. Oh, thank you. Okay, your name is Portia, like the car. Thank you, Portia. Very cool. Hoorah, my friend. And very neat name, too. Susie says, Matt, you're a lot of fun and very enjoyable to listen and talk to. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you, Susie. You rock, my friend. I like getting to talk to you, too. Uh, Lighting, Ladine. See, I'm gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna get it. Ladine says, uh, at Dawn's dream, dang Dawn, now I am hungry. LOL. Right on. Hey, good morning, Cat. Who the heck is the boss lady? Says Bailey. The boss lady is the lady that I work for. To protect the anonymity of my bosses, a lady and a gentleman, I've given them nicknames. I give a lot of my friends nicknames to protect their anonymity. So I have the gentleman that I work for is the gentleman I work for, and the boss lady is the lady that's my boss. Uh, yeah, I know I should clarify those things. Jeff says Waffle House. Never been, always wanted to go. It's on my bucket list. Yes, Waffle House for sure. That and International House of Pancakes. They're like one after the next. Yeah. I'm trying to go down slowly, guys. Hang on so I don't lose anybody. Oh, see, and it just jumps, man. Thank y'all guys for being here. This is Sony. Uh I want to get back. I just don't want to skip anybody. Uh Ray Ann, Gary, my dad and I would watch it regularly when I was caring for him on hospice. I lost him a year ago, last April. I'm so sorry, Rayanne. My condolences, my friend. Thank you for thank you for sharing with me, and it means a lot to me that I was able to be there with you, even though I mean it's strange the way this is, you know. I'm glad that I could be part of it with you. I hope you're doing all right. It gets better. It takes time. It really does. Vicky says, "Hi everyone from New Zealand." Hi Vicky. Amy says, "The show you used to be on has inspired me to learn how to hunt. I wish my dad were still healthy and strong enough to teach me." I understand, Amy. I understand. I'm glad that you're able to pursue it though on your own. There are some things like that that I've had to do too that I wish my dad was still here for me so that he and I could do it together because it was things that we talked about when like I was a kid and the times came and the times passed and now I still do it kind of with his memory, you know? Hoorah, my friend. Not at Winco. I don't I don't understand, my friend. No worries, Gary. Hoorah. Uh oh hell Michelle. That's such a neat name. Hi Matt. You make getting up for work, third shift worth it. Looking great. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you. You make it all worthwhile too, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bailey, have you ever played video games, Maddie? Oh yeah, I'm a video game guy. I grew up with them. It was a big thing. We had video games out in the middle of nowhere where like no one else ever could have gotten them before. We always had a generator. We didn't always have enough gas to run it, but whenever we did, it was so cool. I grew up on all the old video games. I had the first one of the first Ataris. I had one of the first original Nintendos, uh, Nintendo 64. I love video games. I actually will spend so much time in a video game that nowadays I don't really let myself do it much because I'll get kind of sucked in. But last winter I got myself a video game because there wasn't much else to do, and it was so immersive. It was so cool. Julie Davis says Nighthawks night and bunch of owls. Yeah. Yeah, it's all us Nighthawks night. Yeah. Lidine, Lydiane, Lydia, Ann. Thank you. Hoorah. See, that's what I need. Right on. Lydia Ann. That's so much easier to say. That's and it makes more sense too. Uh, Rose. Hi, Rose. Mandy, hey Matt, the kangaroo boxing with bloke was here in South Australia and got this cool smiley face. Yep, need a big can of bug spray. Thank you for this chance to chat. Thank you, Mandy. Hoorah. And yeah, trust me, customs won't even be able to pull my bug spray away from me. Giant can, giant can. Hair looks good, Matt. Thanks, Susie. Kept scrolling down again now, guys. I don't want to lose you. Oh, dang, this thing just it jumped so fast. Let me get back up there. Uh oh, and we're pushing an hour. I'm probably gonna have to go get my stuff done here pretty soon, guys. I'm trying to get back up. Here we go. Here. All right. P Walker says, "Hi Matt, you are an inspiration. Cheers. Keep up the good work. You're an inspiration, P Walker. Hoorah! Thank you, my friend, and thank you for your encouragement. It does keep me moving forward. You know." Hey, Frontier. All right. I lost my father 8 years ago, 12/23. Nearly lost my mother last year, same time. This time of year is just depressing, sad time. I know. I can completely understand that. And I'm sorry. It's hard for me too. It is. My life completely took a right turn. And I think the holidays, that's what they are. I try and reinvent them instead of like just not doing them. And I try and embrace the little bit of sadness that comes with it at the same time. And that's why it's good to have something, to have this community to, you know, be able to share and join other people and stuff. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Hi, Lainey. Hey, Sandra. Oh, okay, cool. We're on the way. Yeah, Winco is a grocery store, Matt. Okay, okay, cool. Thank you. It's so neat when y'all guys explain because like some stuff I just don't know some stuff. Gary, Matt, your common sense is unmatched. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate you, my friend. Good morning, Matt. Oh, wait, Muddy says, "Good morning, Matt. God has everyone we have lost and in a good place. God bless you all." Hoorah, Muddy. Right on. Right on. I miss my dad. Felicia says, "I miss my dad too. You will never forget him, but it does get easier." Yes, my friend. I know. Thank you. You should play Skyrim, it's amazing. I do play Skyrim. I mean, I haven't played it in years. It is amazing. It's so good. In fact, the way that I live my life nowadays, I do it when I'm out adventuring and stuff. I kind of see myself as my own Skyrim character. To tell you the truth, I'm probably like a half elf or something, a half elf ranger of Chepacca Mountain is kind of how I like to see myself. And I think it's neat that in some ways, in some areas in life, we can kind of step into our own world that can be as cool as those games. And then when we're in places where we can't be in that kind of world, how those kind of games can help us escape into that world, you know? Now, my Skyrim character, I won't go off on a long, I gotta reel it in. My Skyrim character was an orc, though, and I was on a mission to hoard as much as I could. So I would purposefully pick up everything I could, and I'd wind up overburdened or too heavy. So my ogre character would walk around super slow, right? And I had this big giant hammer. And I just walked around super slow. And then when I get into a fight, I'd pause and drop all of my stuff so that I could fight, right? And then I'd spend like 12 minutes picking it all back up and I'd grab all the other guys' stuff, right? And I'd keep on going. I had this cave off in this mountain that I kept my hoard in. It was really neat. Okay, I'll tell you for an hour about this if I don't get off the subject. Yeah, but no. Skyrim, hoorah. Let's see. I gotta scroll down a little bit. Uh I just jumped. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Be patient. There we go. Uh, Big Ed says, and you won't know why you have faith till you look the devil in his face, and you don't know what you can take till you realize you don't break. Right on, Big Ed. You know it. Hoorah. Hoorah. I like that in Batman Begins. Remember, he's in that little prison and everything, and like 8 or 9 of them gang up on him, and the one guy's like, "You're the devil. I'm the devil," right? Trying to scare him, and he's like, "You're not the devil. You practice." I love it, right? It's just so good. Melinda says, "Hi, Matt. You have a lot of wisdom and kindness. I'm so happy you are doing well." Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Hi, Selena. Oh, I just jumped down. Well, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon anyway, guys. We've been on for about an hour. I really gotta scrape this little half a beard off because it's got to that itchy point and everything. So I just go. I'm gonna read one or two more, and then I'm gonna call it a night. All right. And if y'all guys are interested, I'll go ahead and set up the music for you while I'm shaving. And anybody that just wants to stay here and enjoy the ambiance of the tree and maybe some Christmas music is more than welcome to. I'll leave it on while I'm shaving and stuff, okay? And I'll tell y'all guys good night once I sign it out. Sandra says, I miss my I miss my mom every day, and the holidays are so hard for me. And the day of July she passed and her birthday. And I don't like to do anything around that time. I can understand that, Sandra. I know. The day that my dad passed is also like that for me. And the holidays are hard too. The only way that I'm able to still really do them is by getting to turn it around kind of, and y'all make it so much better too. Getting to be here with y'all and make it like our holiday, helps me. I Yeah, it's hard to talk about, I think the reason for that is that us humans, we really feel in concepts and we communicate in words. And it's hard to really communicate a concept sometimes. But I think I know exactly how you feel from my own feelings of like my dad, I'm here for you, friend. Thank you for being here for me. And thank you for sharing that with us. Uh, it not only helps me, I think it helps anybody else that can relate to, who might be going through the same thing. Portia says, see, I got your name. Haha. Uh, I'm in the middle of making a cheese room in my latest Skyrim playthrough. I can imagine you being a slow walking orc perfectly. I know, right? Uh, Jules. Oh, yes. I lo- I lost my mom when I was pregnant 27 years close to Thanksgiving, and my dad about 10 years ago. And then last year in October, lost my brother, and that just about took me out. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jules. I I can only imagine. I mean, it's hard enough to lose one person, much less so many. You know, I'm sorry. Thank you for sharing, though. Don't think me being sad means I don't want you to. I thank you so much for sharing. I think that it is the way that we can heal together is by sharing our injuries. Danielle says, get to meetings. You know how important it is to go to these NA meetings. I do agree, and I used to go to a lot more of them, especially in early sobriety. I really think that it is important, especially in early sobriety, and especially if a person doesn't have an involvement in something recovery based continually. I think also that a okay, so I'm only gonna speak from my own understanding and what I've kind of seen and put together is that it's really, really helpful for times of year like this when we would want to go to the to the celebrations and stuff that we used to, or when we need camaraderie in the moments when we feel that that we need a little bit more support. I I think for me, see, I'm constantly involved in recovery through this kind of stuff, and then all I really do, like, I'm totally obsessed with everything that's recovery related, and I even pull in stuff, new psychological studies and stuff into my own studies and growth in recovery. And when I talk about recovery, it's not just abstinence-based recovery, abstinence from drugs and alcohol and substances. It's also life recovery, recovery from the scars, injuries, and wounds, the traumas and the hurts, and the loss of life, too. And so I totally agree with you that for many people, uh, AA meetings are very, very important. I do think, though, that for a lot of us, just an involvement in recovery is very good. I also have a small group of people that I have gathered who I are my small group, basically, home group. That's what it is. and we do our stuff like mainly virtually. I do have a meeting in town. I don't go often, but in Orville down here at the My Place coffee shop, every Friday there is an AA meeting. Now, I always give the disclaimer, it's a Christian based recovery meeting. However, it's not pushy or preachy. And so, like, it's a very, very good meeting. Anybody really into anything Christian based, I think, is really going to enjoy it. And anybody that doesn't really lean that way, I think, could still go in and get something good out of it. Also, the coffee at My Place coffee shop is really good. I almost do them a commercial when I talk about them. And the only reason for that is because the coffee is that good. Like reckon it like this. I even go to Starbucks and the espresso has that burned flavor, right? Not at My Place. My Place has some awesome coffee. Uh, yeah, I know, total commercial, but still, it's true. That's like anytime I give y'all guys a commercial, at least you know it's true. I've got to go to bed or not. I've got to get cleaned up and start mellowing out pretty soon, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting it or getting to it. Matt, expect something in the mail from me. Frontier MT. I don't go out much, but will be out early 2024. Hoorah, my friend. Uh, hey, Toys R Us kid. Totally cool. Uh, all right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I said I'm gonna here in maybe 12, 13 minutes. I'm gonna hook up a live stream just looking at pardon me, I got the hiccups. Just looking at the tree and playing some Christmas music for anybody that wants to stick around. Thank you so much. I've got a cool video I'm gonna drop tomorrow, I think. And then hopefully another one after that. And then I'm going to do my recovery video, even with the eyes like this. I want to get some recovery videos out. It gives me such great energy. And this time of year, I just know that there's somebody that can get something out of it. So thank you again, guys. Merry Christmas and never give up, never surrender. Remember, you're worth it. And we hold this world together by tiny acts of kindness with one another. So thank you for being a true community with each other and with the people around you. Hoorah.